Hey everybody, this is Kelly at NV Soapworks, and I am going to be working on a soap today that is a remake, and it is Sweet Pea. Now, I usually have Sweet Pea available in my store because it's just one of those fragrances that I absolutely love. It's just a sweet, beautiful floral that is a pretty good seller, and that's one that I really enjoy. So the last batch that I did, this is the last bar that I have. I'm down to my last bar, and this is how that one turned out. So I'm going to try to keep some of the same colors, but I'm going to switch up the design just a tad, and I'm going to add in a new color. So it's not going to be exactly the same, but I try to keep it a little bit looking the same, since that is one that I always carry. So here I have that kind of dark green. This one is not a green that I had. I mixed up actually peacock mica and some yellow to make that green. I have a very small selection of green, so if I want different kinds of green, I kind of have to get creative and start mixing my own. So then I have this bubblegum pink, which is going to be the base color. And then I have a Mad Oils mica. This is Grape Knee-High. It's just a really pretty purple. And then I'm going to do a touch of this really red mica. I'm going to add that to, I'm probably not going to use all this pink for the base, so I'm going to add a little bit of this to get a little bit darker pink to add to the soap. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. See how my lye is looking. I think I better strain it tonight. Now I'm soaping extremely, extremely cold. My oils are in the 70s. I'm not even up to 80, so I don't normally like to soap that cold. But I got my oils and lye ready, and then I ended up not being able to make soap when I had planned on it. So it has been sitting around for a really long time. So I'm just soaping very cold tonight. And the oils that I have in my batch tonight, this is a palm-free recipe, and I have olive oil, coconut oil, kokum butter, not cocoa butter, kokum butter, and avocado oil, mango seed butter, organic shea butter, and apricot kernel oil, and then I always use castor oil, because it does add, it helps a lot with your bubbles. So I always add the castor oil to my recipe, no matter which one I'm using, but tonight I'm doing a palm-free. This is a really nice recipe and a really nice combination of those oils that I just named off. So let me get this going here. Now, since I am soaping so cold, I'm going to take a little break from the stick blender, and I'm just going to kind of stir this down a little bit. So in my lye water, I have Tessa Silk. I put in about a teaspoon of pure cane sugar, and I put in about a teaspoon of just regular salt. That helps with the hardness if you don't have sodium lactate. If you don't use sodium lactate, you should really use salt in your lye water. and we're definitely at trace. It is actually feeling pretty thick. So I'm going to stop with the stick blender, but I'm going to continue to stir it around just a little bit. You can definitely tell a difference when you are soaping with really cold batter. But I don't see any of my hard oil solidifying. Like cocoa butter is very, very hard oil, like butter, I mean. And nothing is trying to solidify back up, so we're in good shape there. Alright, let me get my cups. Alright, you guys, so let me get my little mold up here. So, everything turned out nice. I just added a little bit more pink to my main batch because it kind of was looking more of a peach. And then almost even like a tan. So I went ahead and definitely added some more. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this batch is get a little, make sure you guys can even see what I am doing. Put this over here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a little bit of my pink down in the bottom here, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the side of the mold like that. Same thing on this side. Do a little bit of white. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save what I have left over for piping on the top of this, since I always have a lot left over when I use this mold. It really doesn't hold that big of a batch. This is just a little 2-pound batch, and it doesn't even hold that. So I always have a little bit left over for piping. So what I'm going to do with this one is I tried to keep the light pink in the middle and then stack up the colors on either side of it. So I'm just going to go down here with my little hanger tool to the bottom. And I'm just going to do figure eights, coming up gradually, and then right over the top, and back up. So that particular pattern right there I have not done yet. I've been testing out a lot of hanger swirls, different patterns to see what you can get, you know, just doing different things. So this is one of the ones that I wanted to test, this stacking up the colors on either side and then doing a figure eight, so hopefully it's dragging it to the middle with that pink. So hopefully that is going to look really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for my piping to set up. Bring you guys back when piping is ready to go, and we will get this done. See you in a sec. Bye. Alright everybody, welcome back. I have my piping set up enough to do what I want to do with it. If you see here, I went ahead and put a very thin layer of white soap over the top of the colors that I had, just so what I'm planning on doing would show up a lot better that way than if it was just on, you know, the colored soap. So what I'm going to do is just do little, I know this looks funny now, but this is little vines. And then I'm going to go in and do sweet pea flowers, which is actually something that I can do. So, you know, I should have practiced these a little bit before. So, you just do a U and a second U. And then I'm going to go in with my purple and do like a little middle on them all. Alright, you guys. So I think I have done everything that I could possibly do to this tiny little soap. So I am going to go ahead and glitter it up. That is my version of a sweet pea flower. And I do have leftover soap here in my bag, so I'm just going to get my little tiny mold and just make little mini soaps out of that. So tomorrow, oh, and of course I'm going to glitter a little bit on the top here. So tomorrow we will give this a cut and see what we came up with. Alright, you guys, see you then. Bye. Hey everybody, we're back the next day, and I'm getting ready to cut into my sweet pea soap. So this is the way that it had turned out. The colors are really pretty. I do like that. And the top of my soap turned out okay. Some of the flowers turned out really pretty, and they do actually look like sweet peas. Some of them not so much. So I think you get the general idea that these are supposed to be sweet peas. So I'm happy with the way that turned out, you know. Nothing incredible. I'm not, as everybody knows, I'm not shy to say that I am not handy with piping. So for me, this is pretty decent. So remember this one, I put the light pink soap down the middle and I kind of stacked the colors up and on the sides, and then I did a hanger swirl. So I am really interested to find out what kind of a pattern that created inside, because that's something that I've never done before. So I'm going to give this a cut and we'll take a peek. Hopefully it's cool. Oh, it is. That's beautiful. Oh, yay. That is exactly what I was hoping for. I wanted there to be a lot of pink in the middle, and I wanted it to look like the color was coming from the outside. So this is just the first little cut, and I'm happy with the way that that looks so far. So I think I'm going to be happy with the rest of the soap. So that's really cool. Let me adjust this here. Get out a little bit more. Okay, sorry about that. I was just trying to figure out how to get a good angle for you guys to see very well. Now I did have tons of soda ash on the top of this soap, so I went and I steamed the whole top, and it worked very nicely to get that off. It's nice and shiny again. I didn't lose any of my glitter, so I'm happy with that, and I'm extremely happy with this swirl. It turned out really nice. I really liked my last sweet pea soap, but I just wanted something a little different, so I'm glad that this worked out like what I was envisioning, that I was actually able to get it. Sometimes you have a plan in your head and you think it's going to work out, but then when you do it, it looks nothing like what you had planned. So this one I am extremely happy with. And I really like the colors, and I like the addition of the purple as well. I think that is really pretty. Now this one, it doesn't really smell like the last, when I think of sweet pea, I think I associate it most with like the Bath and Body Works sweet pea scent, which is what my last soap smelled like, exactly like that one. So I must have used a different scent. This time I used Wholesale Supplies Plus Sweet Pea, and it really doesn't smell the same. So that's kind of a bummer. I do like the other one better, and I just don't remember where I got that. I don't know if it was a Rustic Essentials or maybe even a Nature's Garden. But this one, like, you know, it's not too far off. I mean, you can still identify that it is a sweet pea. So I need to remember that for next time, that I don't prefer the Wholesale Supplies Plus version. But it did soap beautifully. It didn't give me any issues at all. And I was soaping extremely cold. So that turned out really cute. I like the top on this. I really love the swirl. I like that technique, that figure 8 with the colors on the side. Gave a really nice effect. So I'm glad that that actually worked out the way that I was hoping. Like I said, you never know what you're gonna get. Alright, this is my last piece here. Very beautiful for a floral. I think it fits the sweet pea fragrance just right. And then this is the last little tiny piece. It'll probably be a sample because it's extremely thin. But yeah, you know what, it does smell good. Alright, you guys, so this is the making and cutting of my sweet pea soap. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye!